Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benchi. Today, I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. I hope you're having a lovely day today. And if you just woke up, I hope you had a good sleep. I have an announcement in the description. I do have a link to a Google site that I've made for personal readings. So definitely go check that out if you are so inclined to. If you're new, subscribe and leave a like if you resonate and comment because I love to read them and reply. Okay, let's get today's general energy going. A lot of these cards are acting all kind of sporadic and chaotic right now. Alrighty, let's see what today's reading is about. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oof. Those last two cards there. Okay. Alrighty, so our first card is the Magician card today that came out. So we have a sense of manifestation taking place. Yeah, definitely. There's something that's going to be changing today. Something's going to be different. Definitely give me this interesting feeling. So we have the Magician, which gives the manifestation vibe, and then we have this bound kind of feeling from the Eight of Swords, feeling very bound and trapped by maybe some self doubt. Like self sabotage. Like doubting something, so like the manifestation doesn't kind of come into fruition. But it's very interesting. This one's like a bind, but then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which gives me like like a newfound abundance path, like something is being given to you. And then we had the Ten of Pentacles, which is like straight up abundance and like career and success. So it's I also get travel from that card, just like the card looks like it's traveling. I also get like a sense of friendship and a sense of just like abundance in all areas, really. We have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups definitely gives me a sense of being very fulfilled and sitting in your energy. Like kind of like knowing. It's very interesting. I feel like this manifestation is taking place, and there has been some self doubt, right? But there's this new offer of something financial. I'm saying something financial, and it's going to help you move forward towards your abundant success. Like this is going to help you. And I feel like it creates this energy where you're sitting in the King of Cups energy, head over heart, very logical. And then the last two cards just kind of throw me for a whole loop, and it is the Tower and the Devil. So very interesting. At this point, I feel like there is going to be an upheaval of something. Um, whether it's a belief, whether it's a person. I'm not getting that it's a person today. I get that it's beliefs, it's self-respect, it's basically like something that has been happening for such a long time that you're just kind of like allowing to crumble, and you're not like doing that anymore. That's what I get. But I also feel like that this feeling of like having everything crumble is bringing on this like very oppressive feeling. Like it's the last thing that you want to feel, it's the last thing that you want to actually do. But I feel like in this sense, the manifestation taking place is kind of what causes the Tower. When you manifest things and you're really trying to change the cycle or change the path, or basically dictate to yourself or to your own existence your path, the Tower will come up quite a lot, because you got to do a lot of reshuffling and resorting of beliefs and stuff to really get to that point. So it does seem like there's going to be some oppressive energy coming in from this Tower event. It does seem like it's going to be very frustrating. We have the King of Pentacles that's come out. That's half the deck. Let's not do that today. All right, and then we have the Six of Pentacles in the Fool. So it's very much giving me the sense of like generosity, but like also it's almost like there is a need, but like there isn't a need that's being shown, right? Like I feel like from this Tower and the Devil card, I feel like there is this need for something in the material world, and it's more so along the lines of maybe to do with finances. But it's not going to be like really spoken about. I feel like there is going to be this energy that comes through, like the full energy. Um, because obviously the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like thing's going to come in and it's going to help you, and you're going to be in this like way lighter energy, and it's going to be like almost carefree, but like it's like bipolar in this reading. I don't really like using those words, but that's what kind of I'm getting from this. Yeah, there's definitely still a need going on while this energy is happening. So it's very interesting. That's kind of exactly what I was getting, that it was going to be masked. You know, this tower and devil kind of energy is going to be very masked by King of Pentacles and full energy. But underneath that, there is definitely like a need for generosity and, you know, like need for, you know, finance. So that's very interesting to me because normally my readings aren't about money or finances or career, but not a lot of them. Page of Pentacles, got more Pentacles coming out. Yeah, so it really is coming to fruition that like I wasn't feeling anyone before, but like there really is someone going to help you. I didn't really feel like who that was, but this card kind of gives me the vibe that this is going to be a connection. It's going to be someone close to you. It's going to be someone that really cares about you and wants to like, you know, like see you really succeed. Yeah, generous, yeah, abundance. Very interesting. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's literally all the Pentacles today. So, yeah, Nine of Pentacles is going to be very much like feeling creature comforts. You know, you're going to feel, you know, you're going to be quite abundant at this point because we had the Ten of Cups at the end here. So it really represents this situation where there is someone in your life that really does want to help you and really wants to see you succeed in your goals. And I think they understand that maybe it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard. There's moon energy, right? So it's emotions. It's giving me like what I was just saying. Like they understand that there is a lot of difficulties going on through this situation. It's very much feeling like bounded by something. So the moon came out. So I'm going to do some clarification because here, maybe there is something at hand that you can't see. There is someone that wants to help you, though. They really do. Okay, so what I want to clarify is the bound situation, like being bound by something in the moon card. I really want to know. There is a battle going on. Someone is wants to battle you. Like they almost. That's so interesting. They want to battle you, but I feel like they're trying to push you forward. That's what they feel, and they feel like this energy they're sending you is helping you move forward. But like a lot of the time, negative energy doesn't do that. But the cards are basically saying that it's essentially what's happening. Yeah, so I feel like this energy and knowing about it is going to create a new beginning for you. And also the Four of Pentacles, which really just gives me balance and, you know, like stability within your thoughts and, you know, the plans and just the things that you're doing. There is no self-doubt in this section. So I feel like there is someone in your life that is trying to keep you bound to past things, which is quite sad. It happens all the time, though. We have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is very interesting. It's very restful in this one. It's very much like the universe is on your side, you know, like that's what I get from that card. The universe is very much on your side. We have the Ace of Pentacles, same back there. So Ace of Pentacles, there is going to be a new found line of abundance and like career path maybe, or like just in general, like success. We have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups really just gives me kind of like sitting in that feeling of knowing that the abundance is going to be flowing soon. It is already flowing, but I feel like the fruition of the manifestation of abundance is going to be flowing soon. So there's that card, and that was the Nine of Chalices, and we have the Tower came out here too. It's very interesting. I feel like these events or this whole situation is really going to change your mindset, and it's going to get you away from materialism. I think that's what it's saying to me before. I was very very confused about those last two cards. I feel like this tower moment is going to actually like get you away from that pressed feeling of material and need and like that lack. It's very interesting. But I also feel like this tower card is very much giving me like this person is not actually helping you. Like this is not about the person that's coming in to help you, but this is like this is another energy. This is what I'm getting from this. It's like the Five of Swords. They've got like sticks and they're like putting them down. They're like about to duel. It's really interesting because that's kind of what I get from this card that came out first. They're about to duel because like there's sword in the middle. It's like who's stronger? Who's stronger, right? Um, and then I feel like once this tower things happens, I feel like the tower is really just giving me the vibe of like recognizing and realizing the issues or the toxicity at hand that is actually holding you back. And then I feel like the Five of Wands really gives me a sense of kind of like coming together. So it's very interesting. I feel like you're going to be attracting more people or just like a new group of people into your life. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Five of Wands after the Tower. Is that like it's going to become very much more of like a family. This gives me like soul family. That also gives me just like friends and like new vibes. There's two cats. They're playing. It's playful. It's on a beach and it's very beautiful. Um, so I just feel like there is this manifestation taking place. It's also what I'm getting from that card. So I would just recommend, from knowing what's going on in this reading, if this is resonating with you, excuse me, I would just do some like sage and or something that you can do to remove anything that's negative that's like around you in your home. And I guess the other thing would be to really recognize the person that is trying to battle you instead of be with you on your journey. Um, and I don't take my advice if you don't want to, because this is what it's about. It's all about if you want to, if you resonate or not. But I would cut this person out of my life. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want your manifestation to take place, and they don't want to see you succeed. It's really sad. Unfortunately, I feel like this happens far too often. All right. I'm going to move on to some oracle cards and the daily affirmation. So let's get a daily affirmation. If you made it to this point, feel free to comment the daily affirmation in the comments. And today's daily affirmation is the Four of Swords. And that is, I devote time to connect and listen to my inner self. I had a feeling that I needed to do two, and I guarantee this is a sword card. It is. It's the Ace of Swords. My path is clear and I have everything I need to walk in my truth. Okay, I think that very much explains a lot here. I think these feelings, and this just thoughts and just emotions, your soul's really telling you probably, and I really do believe that like the divine intuition's there. I think at the end of the day, you probably know exactly what's going on if this is resonating for you. There is definitely like this new person or a newer person that wants to help you and they want to see you succeed. But there is this like older person that's trying to keep you binded and they want to keep you in the old thing where like they keep giving you gifts maybe, or like I don't know what it is, but it's like that's what I get from this, is that they come in and they may not be like, it's like their energy is chaotic and sometimes they're just so generous to you, and I feel like that's what keeps you in the situation, maybe because that it's like in the modern day era, right? It's like giving someone a gift is almost like kindness. So it's like these days people like people more if they get something nice from them. Um, but I feel like in this case, this person is very manipulative, and I would, in the energy I'm feeling right now, it's like that energy I felt before. It's like this person is deceptive. They really don't like to see you win. they like to see you smile, but they only like to see you smile if they're the ones that are making you smile. It's very like narcissistic energy, like they definitely don't treat you well sometimes. And I feel like this is the kind of toxic situation that I'm getting from this, is that it's like a cycle that just keeps going like this. And I feel like this is the cycle that's been broken. Slap the microphone, sorry. And I feel like there is someone waiting for you. Like I feel like there is someone that is waiting in their energy, but they are very balanced, because I feel like the Nine of Pentacles here. So I just want to like say what I was actually like fully feeling after I've like seen all of it down here. Let's move on to some Gaia Oracle cards, eh? Eh? All right. Alrighty. Our cards today are Lost Love, Surrender, Healing, and Release. Definitely. I get that from this reading. There's definitely a moment here to like move forward and like to have the most abundant life that you possibly could. That's what I'm getting from it. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. This is just like not letting the hurt really affect you, because I feel like you already know, and you've already known for a long time that these things have been going on, or these feelings have definitely been there, right? Like that's what I get. We have the Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. So very much this sense of this action of releasing and becoming more free is going to make you feel more fulfilled, in harmony, and feel very protected, because you no longer have someone like breaking down your energy field or your aura. All right. Eternal Dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. This one's very much giving you that sense of go with the flow. As much as this is going to be very, very hard, just go with the flow. Let the emotions flow through you. I'd recommend, if you do end up, or if this is happening, or if this has happened, or you're going to do this, or even planning on doing this, plan out like a couple of days where you have some stuff to do. Maybe see if you can hang out with some friends. Go to the movies by yourself. I don't know. Take a chance. Like go sit somewhere like and have a meal by yourself. I just really think that this is like very liberating kind of thing to do. When you can do stuff by yourself, then you're like completely free from those kind of things, codependency, all that kind of stuff. So that's just how I feel about it. So let me know what you would do. That'd be amazing. What would you do in this situation to help you like move forward instead of allowing those situations to drag you back and down? What is something? Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. We can help each other with this one. Okay, intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. So I feel like instead of talking to this person, I'm not saying ghosting, I'm saying cut them out completely. But at the same time, it's not like you're not talking to them. You have a gift, and I feel like you can send the message without having to, send a message. So I feel like that's a very mature thing to do. A lot of people say silent treatment is narcissistic, but I'm not saying silent treatment. I'm saying silence, and then just silence forever. And I know that seems really harsh, but I feel like the intuitive communication thing is where you send your message. And what I've learned about words is that words are very important. So make sure you put your words together and they are the right ones. That's all I'm going to say. So it's very interesting. And then we have eternal love, and that's happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. So we have the Nine of Hearts back here. And I feel like, all in all, the situation is leading to eternal love, right? And I also feel like this kind of represents the feeling that you have for this person that you have to let go. It's like eternal love. And I feel like letting them go is that eternal love. It's that unconditional love. I mean, it's also unconditional love for yourself, compassion for the other person. It stops those toxic bonds happening. Yeah, very interesting. Let's move on to hidden heart secrets, or heart's hidden secrets. And we're going to ignore the old and we're going to go with the new. So I'm going to ask what this new person has hidden in their heart for you. And I want to see what's hidden in your heart for that person, even if you don't know if they're coming into your life or not. Let's see. They want a family with you. Well, interesting. They would love to have a family with you. Okay, so they're also feeling withdrawn. They're single, lonely, and in solitary. Solitude. That's very just telling. Shocking, turmoil, turbulence, and unexpected. I mean, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just doing a couple more for them. Alright, so they have cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. They have boundaries, no. Drawing the line, enough. They have realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings, and sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. And they have an open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. So I feel like this person has gone through very similar to what you've gone through. They have they have worries. And I feel like if they haven't come out of the woodworks yet, then I think this is probably why. They're definitely open to love. I feel like they are grieving, their past thing in the similar sense that this reading is saying. I do think that they realize and that like having awakenings while this is happening, they understand boundaries and so I guess they like understand their boundaries and they realize that being unbalanced and distorted is you know kind of causes unexpected things to happen and then you become withdrawn. It was very interesting. This first card that came out is they really want a family with you. All right, let's get some cards out for you and see how you feel about it. It's very interesting. I'm getting that this is probably going to take a little bit of time, right, to come together. So you're feeling hopeless, sinking despair, and falling apart. I could understand you're feeling very trapped. That goes with that card back there, stuck, tied down, and captive. So you're feeling very much like you can't leave the situation. We have running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. I feel like this is what you want to do. Like you want to do that, and I feel like at this current time, like your energy is very much like that. You're almost feeling like you have to be invisible to heal. But we have the sense of a foundation here, so it's not forever. You want to find a foundation. So this person, it says family on here too. Foundation, family, security, and established. And then we have depth, awareness, importance, and value. So I feel like it's very interesting. You're feeling very interesting at the moment. And then there are still two things here that you really want. And this other person is feeling very much like they're feeling very, very inward at the moment. But I would say they have an open, receptive heart and they're very empathetic. So whatever the situation is, whenever this time frame is for, which I feel like because of the manifestation card back here, I would say that this is like the beginning of a brand new manifestation that's taking place. And it might take however long it takes. I'm trying to like look around at the cards here. Or the distance card here was down here and I didn't realize it says separation, space, and blockage. So there's definitely some like healing going on before like I think someone else is going to come in to like help. But the current situation is that there is someone trying to entrap you into this situation that is already currently happening. And I think I need to do some more cards. Let's do the Amazon Oracle. I would love to see or get some advice for the people that are resonating with this reading. They can be extremely helpful or profound for the viewers. Yeah, I was feeling that. Okay, so I think this explains a lot. You are on a path of spiritual awakening. This is why it seems so heavy and so hard and like impossible and like nothing's good, right? Like I just feel like that's why it's happening, because this card represents almost like the darkest times and getting through them and like, learning your lessons, like a whole lot. So let's go to this card. It's number 32. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Piri Telhard de Chardin said that. Sumirana. Sumirana reminds you of some of the significant stages that a person will undergo in their spiritual ascension. Paradoxically, the early stages of spiritual ascent feel much more like a descent as you encounter the void within. A more mature, sensitive, gentle, and compassionate self emerges. This emergence is part of the awakening as you begin to integrate aspects of self that hitherto have been rejected, ignored, and repressed. This journey does not always have the appearance of an ongoing upward trajectory. A personal crisis can threaten to cast you back into the abyss, but you have the fortitude to get through the storm and emerge even wiser and stronger than before. As you move through the layers, from denser to lighter, you realize that you are coming more in alignment with the wisdom of your eternal soul. You have, just like a phoenix, risen from the ashes and have become a new and ascended human being. Okay. This card and this reading really gives me the sense of like this is kind of like coming into fruition, that you are on the journey to become that ascended human being. Like this is the path. And honestly, if you do resonate today, please let me know. I'm going to do one more card, and I normally do the Amazon cards at the end, but I totally forgot to do this one. So I just want to do a Viking card, and I would love to get a message that can be also profound and helpful in this situation and clarify anything that's going on here. Okay, we have Money, or Manny. I've never seen this card come out before. He's very cool. And here's number 31. Money. Time is precious. Be grateful for each passing minute. Using time well is a virtue. Be mindful of how you use your time, which may mean doing very little, if that is of benefit. A circle within a circle, the whirling wheel. By 9 3 times, 3. I measure my life. I gather my magic. I shine my light, waiting for Fenrir to open his jaws. Okay. I'm just going to read this a little bit. I feel like I need to. The Vikings told time by the moon, not the sun. The 28-day moon cycle was a reliable timekeeper. Also being seafarers, they were aware of connection between the cycles of the moon and the tides, especially around the peak tides of the full moon. Incredibly competent navigators, they relied on position of the moon as well as the planets and stars to guide them on their voyages. In the Eddic poem Grimnismal, when Thor asked the dwarf Elvis about the names for the moon on the other worlds, Elvis said Mani is called the moon by mankind, the whirling wheel within hell, fiery one by the gods, the Hesna by the giants, the Shiner by the dwarves, and the counter of years by the elves. Mani as the creation of the Asir gods. This was so confusing. As the creation of the gods was consumed by the wolf Fenrir at Ragnarok, the end of the world cycle, within the North tradition, Mani is the keeper of time and cycles. When we receive this card, we are reminded that time waits for no one, and that time is precious. To the Vikings, whose life expectancy was so much shorter than ours, to waste time was to waste life. Wow, it's so deep. It's time to stop wasting life. All right. If you resonated with today's reading, please let me know. Leave a like and leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. And also, definitely, if you want a personal reading, I've listed what I'm going to be doing on that site. It's just easy. There's a 1 question, there's a 2 question, there's a 3 question, there's past, present, future, and then there's a YouTube child reading just like this. So if you're interested, I guess you'll go and check it out. If not, that's all good. It's not a required thing. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.